My name is Sophia, and today I decided to do a reaction to a little series called Scumbag System, which is just a much better name than Scumvillain's Self-Saving System. It's kind of a mouthful, to be honest. Now, if you came here expecting a genuine blind reaction, I'm probably gonna disappoint you because this isn't going to be it. Now, I'm gonna explain myself as to why that's not the case, but we kind of need to backtrack a bit. So, what is Scumvillain, or Scumbag System in this case? It's a donghua, which, if you don't know what that is, that's just a Chinese equivalent of anime, just made in China. This one in particular is kind of interesting because as opposed to being adapted from a manga or a video game, this one is adapted from a book. Now, the book is by a very well-known author, Shen QingQiu. Might not have said that correctly. Let's just move on. She's very well known in her circles for the works that she created, especially for one of her works, You might have heard about it even. It was so immensely popular that not only that it didn't get one adaptation, it got 3. No, 4. It got animated adaptation by the same name, Modatsushi. It got a live action adaptation, Untamed, I think it's called. It got a manhwa, which is, I think, ongoing right now, and not one, but 2 audio dramas, one in Chinese and one in Japanese, which is quite a lot to take in, right? It's very popular, very much so. So, of course, companies saw that and decided to kind of jump on the bandwagon of Mo Shanton's popularity and take her 2 other works and adapt them as well. And what do you know? Scumbag System is one of them. What's even more interesting is that this one, in comparison to her 2 other works, is getting much less love. And you can see that in even the adaptations that they're getting. I'm not even gonna mention Modatsushi again, but Heaven's Official's Blessing has a very beautiful manhwa and is getting a anime adaptation, or animated adaptation, like in a few months. Beautiful 2D animation. This one got full 3D CG. It looks like a video game cutscene. So, my Scumvillain fans out there, this one's for you. I decided to do this reaction for you because Scumvillain really doesn't get as much love as Mo Shanton's other works. And I thought that if at least someone was gonna do a reaction to this, it might as well be me. So, if you're wondering, yes, I have read the book. I did not finish it though, but I am like some way after a midway point. So these first episodes are not gonna surprise me, but we're still gonna try and have fun. Let me just mention a few technical things before we get into the episode proper. The reaction portion of this video is not here. What you're gonna have to do is go down into the description below, click the link. It's gonna take you to a separate page where you can watch my reaction to the entire episode. It's gonna be down in the corner. I don't like doing highlights and I don't do timers. I just think they are annoying. So you're gonna be able to watch the entire episode along with me. But because it is Chinese and I am still quite new to that language, I am probably gonna pause a lot and talk over the episode. So if you wanna watch the episode, that's not the best way to do that. Go watch the episode for yourself, then come back. And after you watch my reaction, you can then come back to this video and watch the discussion portion. Okay? Okay, great. I'll shut up now. Let's get to it. Okay, you know what? I thought I would be more bored. Because, as I already said, I know this story. I haven't read the whole book, but I have read quite a big chunk. So this was actually way more fun than I thought it would be. Not only because I know the story, but also because I wasn't sure about the animation. But it surprised me. I didn't think I would enjoy how it looked, but it really, it grew on me pretty quickly. So, let's kind of discuss what happened here. I don't think I remember Shen QingQiu being this funny. Like, he definitely was, but not to this extent. And I think that's because in the book, he's described as a person who appears very calm on the outside, but is always internally screaming. Usually at other characters, he's pointing out the bad writing in the book that he was transimmigrated to. He points out the fact that everybody around the main character kind of loses brain cells when they talk to him, especially the girls. And all of these things, he's pointing out the inconsistencies and the stupid things. And he really is the voice of reason a lot of times. But seeing him animated and all of his panic show up on his face is really something different, something else. So you probably saw I was laughing the whole episode, and it went by really quickly. That didn't feel like 20 minutes at all. I feel like for a lot of people this show is going to be very hit or miss. People are gonna either love it or hate it, and there isn't going to be much room for an in-between. And as for the book fans, I think they're gonna love it. Because it seems very adamant on following the book very closely. The only thing I would be kind of interested, how are they gonna go around it, is the relationship between Shen QingQiu and Luo Bingyi. Because they are the main ship of the story, right? So actually, now that I think about it, the fact that this is a comedy and that it's such a ridiculous comedy may actually be to the show's benefit, because you can play out a lot of you can excuse a lot of the scenes between them as being comedic, not romantic or sexual. You can excuse them as being comedy. So maybe that's a way easier way to get around censorship. Although we'll see, there's still a lot of episodes left. Overall, this was a great first episode. I was very much enjoying myself. Even though they talk ridiculously fast. I can imagine for somebody who hasn't read the book, this must be very confusing. As are any of Moshan Punch's works, to be honest. But that being said, I do think that this is going to be a holy grail for the Scumvillain fandom. And I'm very excited to continue this journey of watching it alongside with you. If you enjoyed this, then please consider leaving a like, maybe subscribing, because I will do all of the episodes of this. I don't know how many of them there are gonna be. I think it's supposed to be one core, but don't quote me on that. For those who are interested, I am going to be also doing a reaction series to Heaven's Official Blessing, whenever that comes out, and I haven't read that one, so that one's gonna be blind. This one is not entirely. But as I said, I haven't read the whole Scumvillain book. I have read to chapter 70 something like that, so you know where I am. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Bye.